Hi, everyone. I'm really honored to be with you today. My name is Trina Lee Cooper, and I live near Denver, Colorado, in the US. I'm a lifelong entrepreneur, a business leader, a community activist. I run a conscious living center here, and I'm also associated with the Learning Center for Human Development here in the States. I am a mom of 3 and also a grandmother of 9. So I've had a lot of experience with working with people and also in business. So I wanted to talk to you today about the fact that this is a great time for a successful, conscious, heart-based business, and the fact that you can create one. In fact, we really need you to create one. I first started a business at the age of 19. It was almost 44 years ago. And started it basically with the desire to support a family. We needed to make some money, and we decided we knew how to do some things from high school. So we just decided we would go ahead and start our own business and get out there in the world. And learned over time that conscious business is from the heart, and it's built to serve. And conscious business is what thrives. When you come from your heart in service for people and you really, really care about them, your business thrives and you change the world. You change people's lives. Right now, in this changing time, love and service is the key. So building a business and sharing yourself out in the world in love and service is critical right now at this time. And we need these businesses to survive. It's important for humanity. Sir Richard Branson said, if you're not making a difference in other people's lives, you shouldn't be in business. It's that simple. And Anna Lapp said, every time you spend money, you're casting a vote for the kind of world you want. She's a national best-selling author and a respected advocate for food justice and sustainability. And she really makes a key point here, that when you use your money, you tell the world what you want. So build something that can change the world, build your relationships, and serve people so they spend their money developing the world that they want. Author Michael Gerber, in his book, The E-Myth, says that there's 3 kinds of people in business. There's the operator, which is the one who actually does the work on site or sells the products or whatever. The administrator, who's the one who manages or tracks things. And then there's the dreamer. And the dreamer is the one who inspires, who creates, who dreams about what the business looks like. And the one thing that he shares in this book is that you can hire operators, you can hire administrators, but you can't hire the dreamer. The dreamer is you. The dreamer is the entrepreneur. The dreamer is the one who can see the vision of the company. And that can't be hired. It can only be shared. So let's start with the idea that everything is energy. That's all there is to it. That's what Einstein says. Match the frequency of the reality that you want, and you can't help but get that reality. It can be no other way. This is not a philosophy, this is physics. Einstein says, energy creates, and it's physics. Impact, creativity, motivation, love, inspiration, energize, synchronize. These are all words that reflect a state of energy and power. There's things that you need in your life. These are things that you need in your business. You need energy. Everything is energy. So how's it perceived? It's perceived positive or negative. The key word here is perception. And you get to choose what you put out in the world, what people see, that perception. So your choice, your actions, your thoughts, your intentions, they make a difference. So think about what it is you want to bring out and what you want to share in the world. And again, come from the heart. Another point is that the nature of life is change. So as we live, things are constantly changing. We're constantly changing. It's very stressful to try and hold on to the control, because that's not what nature is. Nature's motion, movement, cycles. We can either resist it or flow with it, and nothing is static, so we might as well flow. Socrates even said the secret to change is to focus all of your energy on not on fighting the old, but on building the new. And this was hundreds of years ago when he told people this. So right now, you can change. You can change the way your business does business, or you can start one right now based from the heart and in service. We have some key points about people that we know. People are physical. They have a body. People are emotional. They have feelings, expressing themselves. They have mind, the thinking that goes on all the time, and also spirit, the life force, the energy, the connection to creator, the passion, the vision that you have. Well, business is exactly the same way. The body is the physical piece of it, the operations, the assets, tangible things, the people that work there. The emotional side of business is the culture and the communication, how you relate to each other, how you express yourselves. The mental side is that planning and the procedures and the structures that you put in. And again, the business has a spiritual side, the passion, the mission, the vision, the dreams. That piece of it is the spirit of business. So what is a conscious heart-based business? Conscious Company magazine says, people are saying enough. We want something more in life, in business, in companies, in work, in the world. We want meaning, purpose, and joy. Of course, money matters, but money isn't everything. We know there can be more. That came out of an issue in September and October of 2017. So to define a conscious company, it's one that all the stakeholders, all the people in it, take into account its operations, decisions, and strategies, and it runs from a higher purpose beyond profit. It is mission and purpose driven, and it values its people and community and environment. It actively creates a positive impact on the world, and it does it in as many ways as it possibly can. Rather than hurt the environment, it tries to assist. It leaves people fulfilled and creates a world where justice, freedom, and equality thrive not in spite of the business, but because of the business. So where do you start? Well, you start with yourself as the business owner. Then you go inside and you learn about yourself and what are your dreams and what are your passions? What is your uniqueness you can bring to the world? What are your values and your principles? And you recognize that any negative thoughts or patterns or behaviors that you have are telling you something. There's something you can change about them, but there's something to work with, not to run away from. There's something you can expand from. So become aware of your thoughts and your words and what you do and choose them consciously. Live with awareness of your relationships with everyone and everything around you, and understand that your actions have consequences. And this goes for businesses as well. You have to stop living on automatic, and it means noticing and acting from your heart. In business, to be socially responsible means to be aware that you and your company have an obligation to society and at large to humanity, and not just to the company itself. It affects everything. We're all related. So let's think about a couple concepts here. Move from the heart, not from the head. Lead with love, respect, and appreciation. It's simple, but you need to practice it, repeat it. We have old beliefs and patterns we need to change. from our lives. We need to take a position that everyone and everything matters and be of service and practice that all the time. Change your perspective on the purpose of business. Start to look at it that business as a force for good. You can change the world through business. It's more than a social responsibility. It's a total commitment to a specific purpose beyond profit. Change your perspective on the purpose of money and abundance. Grandmother Parisha has always told people that health, wealth, and happiness are birthrights. So start to think of money a little bit differently. Think of money as a form of energy exchange. It's a tool and an accepted means for trade and to achieve good in the world. The more you have, the more impact you can make and the more difference you can make in the world. But again, abundance is an inherent right. And we have to be open to receive. Be generous and give, open and receive. The energy moves in a circle. If we don't do one or the other, it creates a block and the energy stops flowing. So we need to continually give and receive. Don't break that energetic flow. And remember, money's love. You can also choose to change the way you think, the state of your being. Instead of being a victim, be a creator. Instead of reacting, take action. And take a different view. Bring mindfulness into your life. Mindfulness is present moment awareness. So stop, breathe, think, develop your mindfulness, and develop it in your business as well. Because when you have mindfulness, it increases your creativity and your resilience. So journal, write, draw, express, flow with the go of business. What you focus on expands. The experiences you create between your brand and your customer is what generates business, that connection, the relationship. You and your business are part of a bigger picture. You need to believe and know this. And your business grows at the end of your comfort zone, so keep stretching yourself. And when we're mindful of all of this, we see more than what appears. And we can grow even further in that. So take the time to vision and dream. If you don't, how could you possibly create it? The power's in the imaginal realm. So go to the imaginal realm and pull it out and bring it into fruition. So change things every so often, learn something new. Whenever you put in something new, you're not the same person. Whenever you put something new in your business, it's not the same business. Be grateful and forgiving. Again, get to know yourself, get to know your business. Decide what works and keep it and celebrate it. Let go of the things that don't work. Change your perspective. Do no harm. Live in the present moment and make conscious choices. Create your life, love yourself, love your business, love humanity. These are all pieces of the conscious lifestyles and conscious business. And Steve Jobs, the founder of Apple, said something fabulous. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary. So in wrapping up, finally, I want you to find your why. Why do you want to do something? Find your what. What is it you want to do? Live it and have an impact because you're unique. No one is like you. You matter and you make a difference. I appreciate all of you for letting me share a little bit with you, giving me some of your time. And I really, really want to say that you make a difference. So go out and make a difference in the world. Thank you so much.